Hi everyone, Adam Art here, and it's been a while since I've done another video. This is scripted. Me looking to the left, that's my notebook. Okay, this video is called the SJW Tragedy. I titled this video the SJW Tragedy. First, I want to go over my perspective of masculinity and femininity in America. I will go over masculinity first. Masculinity, to me, is a social construct assigning gender roles and gender expectations to the male, whereas femininity applies roles and expectations to the female. I'm sure both masculinity and femininity were significant for the 1950s, or just in the 20th century in general. The era of the early SJWs. Masculinity and femininity are still applied today by those who follow traditionalist subcultures in the 21st century. So I guess like authoritarian liberals or conservatives. Likely because it is, quote-unquote, what they were taught, and in a country where men and women have opportunities in both career and education. But we're still using masculinity and femininity today. Oh my gosh. And these perpetuated social constructs tend to cause gender inequality in a country that hungers for gender equality. So, if patriarchy is a system that assigns gender roles, expectations, social gender programming, or socialization, if you want to put it lightly or politically correctly, does it create the constructs that are masculinity and femininity? Because you're applying gender relevance to things that don't need gender relevance. So, SJWs perpetuate the patriarchy. One of the tragedies of the SJW is the attempt to create a society in a backwards 1950s setting. A new 1950s that is anti-white, anti-straight, anti-male, anti-straight female, anti-MRA, anti-egalitarian, anti-egalitarian feminist. Hell, if they fucking wanted to, anti-LGBT if it helps their fucking agenda. The construct of masculinity is their weapon. They disapprove of a male that fits a masculine role and may attack him for it. But they also expect him to be masculine so that he is a fitting mate and provider. And men just, they don't fucking go for that because, you know what, I'll stereotype and I'll do this projection. Males and females, they don't want to be treated cruelly by their mate. Both men and women, they don't want to be treated cruelly by their mate. So if you use masculinity against a male, but you also expect him to be masculine, so he's a fitting mate, it's what the fuck are you doing? To them, masculinity is toxic and dangerous. To them, a staring man always stares in sexual lust. Stereotypes and gender projections, patriarchal traditionalist tactics. SJWs do not deserve to be called progressives. Here's a hypothetical conversation between me and an SJW. SJW: Hi Adam, how's your daughter doing? Me: Pretty good, she's in her fencing class right now. SJW: Oh cool, is she trans? Me: No. Why fencing? That's a masculine sport. Me: How so? Because only men fence. Me: But my daughter is fencing as we speak. It's the 21st fucking century. Both men, women, hermaphrodites, and transsexuals can fence. They have the opportunity to fence. So why apply gender relevance to a trade? SJW, incoherent rant. Possible bullshit. So, are SJWs politically correct? Fuck no. The culture is based on projecting racial and gender stereotypes on other people. They're stuck in the 20th century. And what's the tier above masculinity and femininity? Humanity. Being a fucking human. Thanks for watching.